Hello, my name is Stan, and thanks for tuning in. I apologize for the quirky intro, but we're supposed to have fun. This is a retirement and travel story. Okay, so now I'm out in the hood, walking the dog. So this is what, today, one of the holidays. I can't remember what day it is, but it's Festivo. I'm either walking a dog or he's walking me right now. So there we go. Hey, whatever time of day it is for anybody out there, I'm just checking in. And here I am in the confines of my Strato 4 living. And sitting here today. And I'm retired. I just turned 65 years old. And I don't know what that means. I don't compare myself to other 65-year-olds. Again, I don't know what it means. I'm moving around. I'm doing things. I'm a little bit in pain, but they say that's normal, especially if you have spinal stenosis. But yeah, this is my little crib. We haven't spent a whole bunch of money doing decorating or anything, but this is this is real a Strato 4 living. So today, like I said, every day, I'm working on my websites, nomadicstan.com. Let me say that again, nomadicstan, like my name, Stanley, and nomadicstan.com, and the other is Colombia vibe.com. My personal site is nomadicstan.com, and that's me, nomadicstan.com. That covers all of my travels and all the places I've been. And really, I have a lot of photos and have had an opportunity to see a lot of things. So I just want to share that stuff, and maybe it helps somebody to figure out what to do with their life. Maybe you want to emulate some of the things I've been able to do. I'm not trying to be a big YouTuber of any sort. I'm putting out content just because I have time on my hands, and I hope people find something useful out of nomadicstan.com, where again, it's Colombia, it's Peru, it's Panama, it's Costa Rica, it's Ecuador, I've been stuck in Latin America for so long that I forget that I've been to Europe, England, Amsterdam, and Greece. So I have some exciting, for me, the stories of where I got a chance to go to, and a lot of good photos. Again, something that might help motivate somebody else. So I retired from working in 2018, and I was driving buses for Google up in the Bay Area, Southern California, some of the worst traffic in the world. And without going into all the gory details, I was able to put myself in a position where I didn't have to work anymore. And it wasn't just that. There are some health reasons. I have spinal stenosis, which was probably aggravated by driving and sitting for long periods of time, etc. But this is my neighborhood. in Colombia. I'm in Cucuta, on the border of Venezuela, where obviously there's no danger per se. Actually, right now it's raining, and typical day. Today's Monday. It may be a holiday. Um, there's always a holiday here in Colombia. I'm fashionable. This is my last basketball championship back in 1992. Mesa City League champions, Phoenix, Arizona. Mesa, Arizona. Anyway, I'm putting together some content, making this video to give people a real idea of what it's like to live. Okay, this is not Medellin. I just got back from Bogota, by the way. Another adventure it turned out to be, in the surrounding cities. This place is amazing and beautiful. And once again, just doing some reflecting. I just turned 65 on May 25th, and eligible for Medicare and all of that stuff. And I'm at a point now, I'm happy. I have my wife here and her two kids, or my two sons now, or I don't call them that, but my two young friends. They have their fathers. And by the way, my Spanish is muy poco. No hablo español. Poquito, but still working on it, and still working on listening. So I'm going to move now. The wind's blowing. It's a rainy day, so it's not always sunny and beautiful. It's rainy and beautiful. And so I'm going to be putting together some clips here. I hope you can work with the video and try to get you some useful information. What is it like to retire? One, don't know if you can emulate what I was able to do, and I won't say what I was able to do. That didn't, health reasons are a part of it. But yeah, just hoping that again, a lot of people out there looking to leave the U.S., looking to retire, looking to, the majority of expenses in the United States. Well, yeah, the majority is your rent. And this place, that I'm in is, what is this, a 3-bedroom? We got 4 bathrooms. You got a kitchen, you got, the living space, and then the utility room that's like a maid's quarters, even. And we pay like $500 a month. Okay, and I can afford better or more. I mean, that's down the line, and the only reason I would pay more is to live in a different area. So, $800 a month, $600, $700, But this place, I'm telling you, I used to sell real estate, and I worked, for a number of years staging houses and doing open houses and, going inside and inspecting homes, etc. And I was amazed when I walked in. Really? This is a nice place. And in a Strato 4 area. which is middle class. I'm noticing mostly older people, people my age and younger in the sense. Working families, everybody works, even in the Strato 2 areas where I've been. And, but, everybody works here. Families are living together. We have security on the street. But it's okay. And especially for a guy, I've been single for the majority of my life. I've been married twice, once a very short time in the late 80s, early 90s, 2 years. From there, I was single, dating here and there, but, I can give you stories about my dating life. But anyway, so, I've been living, retired, living in my van, and, that experience has been amazing, which, again, living in the van, not paying rent, is what's allowing me to be able to travel, or if you want to do something else, that's that. But no, I decided to travel. I've seen some amazing places. I've met some nice women prior to meeting the one that, believe me, I never thought I would get married. So here I am, and it's a challenge. It's a challenge. Um, It's a lot of challenges involved, but uh, you know what's life? Life is a challenge, but we get along. We have fun. Um, and we're making a difference in each other's life. And so, the reality of living in Colombia, and I've posted videos. I'm gonna maybe put a little piece here, man. But one of my favorite places here in Cucuta is a restaurant called El Balcon Paisa, and we went there the other night, Friday night, and the place is just consistent. Every single time I've been there, the food's good, and then they always have entertainment, and the people are just amazing. They don't get paid. I don't know if they do, but we don't pay to get in or nothing, and these people can sing and perform, and it's always a great time. So I'll probably include a little clip here. And it's just great. 3 years, and I've never been to a place so consistent with what they do. And they have the same waiters, the same people, and it's great. So even if this is not a tourist city, so if you if you happen to make it out here, I'm telling you, it's one of the most fun places. And I'm sure there's other spots in the world that have things like that, but I tell you, that's where I'm taking you if you come here. And so anyway, I thought I'd just do a off the cuff video, So that's why I'm wearing my old shirt, which can still fit, by the way. I know it's tattered, but it has special meaning. Tournament champion. Anyway, we just got back from Bogota. My wife and I was trying to attain a tourist visa for her to visit the United States, and she was declined. And it's pretty much what we expected, to be honest. The current president, has made it more difficult. But the whole process is kind of a joke. They have all the information they need, and they do these interviews, and I guess they're trained to pick up on I don't know what, but the concern is whether or not they're going to come back home or stay in the United States. And I guess they said that she doesn't have enough claim here that she's going to come back, even though she's traveled in and out of the country with me in 3 years, and her kids are here, and her family. She has a business. It's not world class, but I mean, she has stability in that sense. And anyway, it wasn't enough. And honestly, I'm okay with it. United States is expensive. A 2-week visit, even if I was able to do it all in my van, which is cool. We could ride around and do some stuff, but gas is too high. And everything is so much more expensive. It would be, just a 2-week trip. And it wouldn't be just a 2-week trip to sit around. It'd be seeing San Diego, Los Angeles, and Las Vegas that was the plan. And so I'm like, nah, great. Well, we just got back from Argentina in April, early part of May. It's okay. I went back to San Diego for a few weeks, and she's not missing it. I mean, again, it's beautiful. I can't wait. At some point, hopefully, we'll get her out there. But didn't happen this time. But we went through the experience, and around that, we ended up, finding some places to go. Interesting places. Again, put some videos or some clips on here, man. I'm telling you, folks, get out and see the world. That's what my word is for everybody. I found peace, I found freedom, it's more than that. I made some acceptance inside of my life. 65, I'm getting older, I'm losing people. I just lost my sister in March. My older sister, I have an older sister and an older brother. And, so that happened. It's been an interesting year. Challenges in the marriage, and then, of course, keeping these trips going, and the visa thing. So it's been a reflective, it's been stressful. Every time somebody dies, it changes your world. I mean, depending on how much you were involved with them, etc. I mean, some things hit harder than others, but the final realization of somebody not being there anymore just changes your world. And my sister and I didn't talk a lot, but we did, communicate at different times, and birthday greetings. This is the first time I didn't hear from her. And that kind of stuff. So, just trying to keep the train going as we lose people and you lose purpose. You're kind of like, okay, so now all those things don't matter. And so it's been a good year so far. It's June. The rain's coming down. Look, it's been a good year, and that's all I can do is remember it's been a good year. And that's why I'm, nomadic stand. Every time we lose people, lose parts of our life, I just get reminded to keep going and just keep seeing things and keep, evolving as much as you can. And that's what inspires me, is just seeing stuff and learning new things, and and growing as much as possible, again, because things and people die, things change physically, things change, and uh, that's just what keeps me going. I love my sister. I missed my mom 5 years ago, and one of my other best friends was gone. All within the last 10 years, we lose people. And, to be at the best part of my life for the last 7 years, you just want people to be a part of it. And you get to these plateaus and you achieve something, and then the people that you want around you are not there with you. So, everything you can do is keep going. And that's what I'm doing. So, for now, I guess, I don't know. It's still morning. I'm having my last cup of coffee, a little piece of bread, and I'm going to work some more on my website and put some content out there. Hopefully you guys will get something out of it, and maybe even some consultations if anybody wants to talk to me. And hopefully, again, I can help people deal with a number of things. I do have a background in marketing, and I've sold houses and consultations and exercise, vitamins, yoga, dating in Latin America, and building a life in Latin America. And even with the lack of the Spanish, the language, you can still exist if you want to. Now, I need to work harder on my Spanish, and I'm doing Duolingo is my thing right now, and I've had it for a while. I use it for a minute, and then I quit, and then I have a little bit of a hearing issue, so it makes it harder to hear people in general, let alone learn their language. But again, I'm in a house full of Spanish speaking. One of the kids here speaks a little bit of English, so that's my only, help a little bit. But with Google Translate and patience, things can work. So I'm every day pretty much recently. I'm just working on my websites. This is one of them. Nomadic Stan. You got, pictures and stories. You got some airline ads, and there I am with my van, and stories about different things, and you can buy insurance, etc. I mean, you got different stories, different cities, etc. And then my other site is Colombia Vibe. And there, same thing. It's kind of all about Colombia. And everything you want to find out about, I got stories and videos and different things listed there. So, again, useful information. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not a millionaire. I'm just a regular person. We're all exceptionally unique, but again, I don't have a lot to say what's helped me get along other than working my tail off, and literally. And again, everybody's got different goals in life. Mine, once I got the travel bug, it's just been that, and it's always been that. I've always been traveling. Growing up in Los Angeles, and my mom moving every 3 years or so to different parts of Los Angeles, and then I took on jobs where I was driving and got to know, you know, the world of Los Angeles is enough, believe me. Until you get out, and then you find out there's more world. And so anyway, did that. In my professional career later on, I traveled to multiple states and multiple places within the United States. And so I've always liked going places. And as a driver, I went to some amazing places, national parks, the Grand Canyon, and what's the other place? I'm forgetting the name. Begins with an R. In California. I'll remember at some point. But anyway, just, believe me, I've had some amazing adventures. Even in my RV, my van. I went to all the national parks in Utah. Just amazing stuff. And I did a lot of it solo. And would love to travel with people. I've been traveling lately with my wife. Does make it different. Don't have the freedom to just relax and go. You're on somebody else's time sometimes. But it's all a learning experience. And but for me, like I said, my thing has just been travel and 65. So just get in as much as I can, as much as I can handle physically. While I can still do some events here and there. I can't do much. Walking is the main thing. So that's that's all I want to be able to do. I don't have to do any adventures, but. So, anyway, I'm going to splice this up and see what I can get out of this content, and see hopefully you get something out of this content. Okay. Yeah, boy. Yeah. You don't want none. Let's go.